Communications 101, Christina Weebling, my processed speech. Today I would like to talk to you a little bit about making a summer salad pasta. This recipe has been in our family for about 10 years now, and what I like best about this actual salad is that it is very cool and you can eat it on a very hot day and still not get sick from eating maybe too many greasy burgers or hot dogs. So I'd like to begin by telling you what you're going to need to make this salad. The first thing you're going to need obviously is going to be a big pot which you can boil water in. The second thing that you're going to need is egg noodles, about 1 pound of egg noodles. The third thing would be 3 fresh green peppers. The fourth thing would be mozzarella cheese. Now you can either buy this in 8-ounce blocks of cheese, or you can actually buy the string cheese that the kids seem to love. The reason why I buy the string cheese, and the reason being is because it makes it much simpler to cut than the block. You don't have to cut it up quite as tiny. The fifth thing would be pepperoni, and you can buy this in either a stick or you can buy it in the little Hormel bags that they have. And the last ingredient would be your Italian dressing, and it makes no difference what kind you get as long as it's Italian dressing. Now you want to go ahead and boil your water, and after the water has boiled you can stick your egg noodles in, and it takes about 20 minutes for them to actually be soft enough to where you can begin to drain it. You would go ahead and drain the water off your noodles, and I usually stick it in the refrigerator to let it cool down a little bit before you actually go ahead and stick any ingredients in, because that way you're not melting the cheese or making things stick together. So what I'm going to do is first of all show you, I have already boiled the egg noodles. So I have those here, and they've already been pre-cooled or cooled down. I am going to go ahead and add the cheese. This is the mozzarella cheese I was talking to you about. I'm going to go ahead and add that in there. And I probably used about, I'm going to guess, around 16 ounces of cheese for this recipe. And like I said earlier, I went ahead and used 3 peppers, fresh peppers. You don't want them out of a can or anything because it tastes best fresh. I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. Now it looks like I might have had a little bit left over, and that's okay too, because you can always save it for later, or it makes a really healthy treat if you have kids or expecting some company to come over just to visit. It's a real good snack. And we added that. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in our pepperoni. I'm going to mix this up really well. Sometimes your pepperoni is going to stick, but that's okay. It may stick together. You may notice it sticking together a little bit. It's alright if it does that, because once you add the Italian dressing, the oil in the dressing is actually going to go ahead and make that non-stick. Like I said, you will need a whole bottle of this Italian dressing just to make sure that it is. You can always add more. If you want to add some more for, maybe you like your stuff a little bit more zestier, but we find that this works really well. And this actually only takes about 20 minutes for prep time, so that really makes it nice, especially when you do have children, because they're always looking for a snack to eat, and it makes it very convenient for you to keep it on hand. Go ahead and add a little bit more here. We've used our bottle of Italian dressing. Now what I like to do is I usually do like to go ahead and let all the ingredients soak in the Italian dressing, and then I can go ahead and let it sit in the refrigerator. I probably would like to let it sit probably a good 2 hours before you actually sat down and ate it or served it to anyone. Alright, and what you have here is a wonderful, colorful summer pasta salad. It is very delicious as long as you do like all the ingredients in it. And like I said in the beginning, this is a great summer dish because with it being summer, being 90 degrees, even 80 degrees outside, you do go to a lot of cookouts. You can take it to a cookout, a picnic. Like I said, it doesn't take long to make, and it's real easy to do them. So I would like to thank you very much for watching my process speech today. Thank you for your patience, and I hope you enjoy your salad.